Hello, my name is Clare Miller and I'm a PhD candidate in the biology department. From day to day, I work on viruses. Now I know we've heard a lot about viruses in the recent news, so I'll keep this brief. Viruses are complicated. For starters, they range in all different shapes and sizes, and they kind of are in this gray area between living and non-living. However, what we can all agree on is that viruses require a host cell in order to generate new viruses. Sometimes that host is us. Viruses get into our cells with new viruses and then go on to infect other people. How exactly does this work, though? When a virus infects a cell, it wastes absolutely no time. It releases its genetic material into the cell and hijacks the machinery for its own advantage. We can think of a host cell like the house depicted here. The virus breaks in and uses the resources like getting access to the Wi-Fi password or eating up all the food in the fridge, essentially whatever it needs to make new viruses to then go on to other houses, and the process begins again. A critical step of the viral infection is when the virus is printing its genetic material, or the blueprint for new viruses. And this is the step that I focus on in my research. In the lab, we essentially are figuring out these strategies to put a block in the viral pathway, to essentially put a big red X in front of that virus. For my project, I particularly work on poliovirus. And in the past year, we've had some really exciting results where we've identified one particular protein that has shown us to allow the virus to be efficient inside the cell. Moreover, when we deny the virus access to this particular protein, we see the production of new viruses go down dramatically. Now, this is really exciting to us, but you may be wondering, well, we already have a vaccine against poliovirus. What does this mean for other viruses, like coronavirus? Better understanding of the strategy that poliovirus uses, for example, can help us better understand other viruses. You see, the strategy that we study is actually shared across other viruses. So with this information, we can work towards building antiviral therapeutics, such as drugs or vaccines, that will essentially allow us to change the Wi-Fi password or put a lock on the fridge. This will pump the brakes on the viral pathway and will allow us to essentially break down these strategies with this research. This will essentially allow us to stop a virus in its tracks. Thank you very much.